My name is Matthew Simone, producer of the upcoming documentary Chasing Atlantis, a film that began as a road trip to see the final flight of Space Shuttle Atlantis and grew to see how space brings people together through stories of belonging and connection and exploration.
Fascinating.
Star Trek has been an enormous inspiration to me and to our documentary, and so, to say thank you to Star Trek and members of the Star Trek community, here is a sneak peek of some of our Trek interviewees as they talk about space and family.
One of the great strengths of Star Trek that's not spoken about enough is that not only is it about this quest to explore, but it's also about family. The sky calls to them, they got together, and through adversity and challenge and fun,
they're forged
into a family. And that's something we all yearn, we all want to be part of a family. And that's something I think that speaks to fans of Star Trek, and speaks to us, speaks to everybody as much as this desire to explore. We're not alone exploring, we're out there with a group of people that are our family.
IDIC. Infinite diversity, infinite combinations.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the backbone of Star Trek. They went out there. It wasn't about finding diversity in form, even though in the 60s people bring up having an African-American officer and a woman, all this stuff. It was about diversity in ideas. It's about humanity being at a point where we need to find a new perspective.
There's this thing about space. It's very similar to something about like the depths of the ocean. It's like, it's right there, but it's so far away. And I think that for a lot of kids that grow up feeling like they're social outcasts, what we perceive as a normal life is right there, but it's so far away, it may as well be space.
Possibilities for the future, the Gene Roddenberry's vision for the future and how humanity might possibly evolve towards something that is just greater than we could ever imagine as humans on this planet with the problems that are on this planet right now. There's just so much hope in all of that. It's really inspiring.
I like to think that Star Trek's vision of the future that is positive, that technology ennobles man and in fact helps man survive rather than destroys him is the best way to look at things. Yeah.
I don't think you have to be a scientist or an engineer to love Star Trek. It's as Roddenberry said, it's the human adventure to say, I can, if I'm bold, if I'm brave, if I'm ethical, I can do extraordinary things. And I think it's a message we can all take away.
This just feels like one of the coolest connections that started when I was a kid, feeling like I watched people be accepted for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And not feeling like I fit really anywhere.
Yeah.
To something I was a part of it, then it was being supportive of other people in telling my stories.
Absolutely. The only way that we can see ourselves for who we truly are is to have some distance from ourselves. It's to not be immediately in it, correct? We see that in characters as well as in reality. So absolutely, as soon as we can take a step back and consider our world in its place among the rest of existence and creation, do we have a clearer picture of who we really are? We see ourselves right-sized.
We gotta explore space to try and understand and connect. That totally makes sense to me, that we would go to the far ends of the universe to try and empathize with one another. I mean, human psyche and soul are fascinating, and we will never understand it. Never understand it, and that's space.
My name is Judith Reeves-Stevens.
I'm Gar Reeves-Stevens.
I'm Will Wheaton.
I'm Michael Okuda.
My name is Lisa Hansel.
I'm Robert Picardo.
My name is Michelle Specht.
My name is Rekha Sharma.
I'm Rod Roddenberry, and I'm Chasing Atlantis.
Thank you to Star Trek and to all the Star Trek fandom who have been supporting us through our production. We could not have done this without you. Live long and prosper. To learn more about Chasing Atlantis, visit us at chasingatlantis.com or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Brace for impact!
I was like doing a dance move. We should redo that.
All right.